It's tax season, so time to get your money back that you earned with honest work. That is also why our finance minister Christian Lindner is so sad in this picture, because you will earn a lot of money in this video. We tested the 3 tax software providers that allow you to file your taxes in English. You're welcome. Which of these 3 tax software providers is the best? We measured that based on 2 different things. Which software is the easiest to use and which software gives us the highest tax return. Check out all 3 videos to find out which software provider gave me the highest tax deduction when typing in the same numbers into all 3, either Steuergo, Taxfix or Wundertax. And whichever tax software you're choosing, we also secured a bonus for you guys. What's up everyone, welcome to a new tax video from Finanzamt, the #1 English speaking and independent financial planner in Germany. Before we file our taxes together, a short reminder. If you repeat what we'll be doing together in this video, you will earn on average about 1,000 euros. So filing your taxes is good for you, even it might not be mandatory. And you have more than enough time to file your taxes this year. So after we run through the tax software together, there's really no more excuse to not filing your taxes. It's in English, it's easy to do, and you will get paid really good for it. We prepared a somewhat real case with various numbers that you will see on the next slide. Because I feel it's important to type in the same values into all 3 tax software providers if we really want to have an objective review how much tax money they're promising us. If you have any questions, please reach out to the support of the respective tax software. Or if you find your case is too difficult to file your taxes yourself, ask your local Lohnsteuerhilfeverein or a professional tax advisor. Perfinex, us, we're no tax advisor. We're only doing these videos because you guys have been asking for it. These are the numbers we're gonna type into the respective tax software provider to see how much tax money we're getting back. The green numbers are my real numbers. My salary, my private health insurance, my pensions and insurances, as well as tax class 1. Let's see what comes out if we type in the same numbers into 3 different tax software providers. They should all give us the same tax return, right? Alrighty, after registering for Steuergo, you're faced with this interface and we want to file for tax year 2021. Let's go. You can see the tax calculation always on top, that's nice, we'll see how that develops. And then we have to run through this menu here on the left. Single, no children, taxpayer. Type in all the stuff about yourself, and if there's ever any questions about anything, you always have these nice tooltips on the right. No religion, let's ignore my IBAN for now. I'm in Bavaria. And then with the tax number, they give you some tips here. For Munich it's a little difficult, but you can find it in your tax number. Since my tax number starts with 144, my right Finanzamt is this one. No civil servant, no unemployment benefits, yes to capital gains, no to leasing since not all tax softwares offer this, no self-employed for same reason, and no other income. Total income from capital gains. The amount of capital gains that we have was 1,201. No losses because we're the best investors in the world. And we use our full 801 euros. No foreign capital gains. So the taxes that were withheld are 100 euro. Of our 400 euros capital gains, that is above the saver's allowance. Alright, looks like this. Let's continue. Allowance for old shares, investment income, current income, advanced flat rate, profits and losses, interim gains, no. And now we can see that we already get a nice tax refund of 100 euro. But we're not through yet. Okay, now to the interesting part. Now we need the Lohnsteuerbescheinigung, the piece of paper that we already mentioned in the last video. So let's see what we got here. 4464. That's the mandatory contribution, no voluntary. You can also waste money or burn it if you want to. Employer's contribution is the same. Rürup-Pension, I have this one too, which is 2,359 and 8 cents. Does Axel have at least one independent Riester contract and is entitled to bonuses? Yes, I am. Was Axel a direct beneficiary in 2021? Yes, I am. Was Axel a member of a pension fund? Yes, I am. Or maybe not. My Riester contributions, 1925. Wohnriester, no. Income subject to pension insurance 2020. As a rule, corresponds to gross income 2020, 48,000 euros. Actual wages, salaries, I didn't receive anything else. Statutory health, no. Do you have private health insurance? Yes. Foreign health insurance? No. Which health insurance did Axel have in 2021? 50-50 split with the employer. Private health insurance. What is important to note is that private health insurance always charges for like basic coverage. That could be compared to the public health insurance. So for the minimum level of coverage, public charges a lot more than that and private a lot less, but whatever. And on top of that, you have basically contributions for optional services and voluntary nursing care. You can see this all in your tax statement when you're insured in the private health insurance. So for basic coverage, I pay 2331.84. Nursing care insurance 448.08. Out of that much that I paid, I got a big cashback last year of 532.68. No other subsidies, and for optional services, I paid 887.16. Other private insurances. Voluntary unemployment, no. Haftpflichtversicherung, private liability, yes. Kfz, no. Term life, no. Accident, no. Disability is included in my base pension, so we already have it. If you have a separate disability insurance, you can type it in here. My private liability, I pay 118.43. Household related services, let's leave that all empty. What I find interesting that they're not gonna ask for legal insurance. Well, also wasn't pregnant last year, and I did not support anyone financially. Okay, apparently now we're through, and I think there's something severely wrong here because I still get a tax refund of 100 euros, so let's check all of this. Oh, of course I was an employee. Oopsie. Let's do it here. That's the good thing about these tax software providers, right? They basically show you, we also have two notes. They basically show you if something's wrong. Okay, let's see. Perfinex, tax class 1. I'm a regular employee. Okay, here we go. I worked from January 1st to the end of the year with 48k. And now I have to pay 7,400 euros to Finanzamt. That's not good, so let's rather fill this out. 8790.96 in income tax, no solidarity, 0. Also no church tax because, you know, no spouse, no pension included in 3 pension. Company pension, no. Statutory pension insurance. Was the correct number already? Employer's contribution to retirement, no. Employees' contributions, employer and employee to retirement benefit, no. Statutory health insurance, no. Employer's contribution to private health insurance is 1609.50. And employer's contribution to nursing care, they already give me this nice tooltip. 224.04. Statutory health insurance, no. Social nursing care, no. Employees' contribution to unemployment insurance 576. Alright, after typing everything in, 48 in salary, tax deductions, social security contributions, and now my tax refund even grow to 2.5k. Arbeitnehmersparzulage, no, because we have much more in costs. Tax-free expenses, no. Travel expenses, commuting to work, yes. Costs for work-related items, yes. Tax software, yes, because we used Steuergo last year already. Bank account maintenance fee, let's use the 16 bucks. Job application, no, because we love our job. We also didn't move. We did have a home office, no second household, and other work expenses as well. Primary place of work. Perfinex office. While it's loading, sip of coffee. Perfinex office is here. Time period all year round. Work days per week 5. Holidays and sick days 20. Home office was 138 days. Okay, he says 95 days in the office. I calculated 92, but whatever. Single distance per working day. Let's click on the map. It goes from O2 Tower, where I live, to the office. And let's take the alternative route because it's a little longer, which covered by public transport. Proven expenses on public 540. That's what I pay for Munich public transport. Continue. Work related items. We have much more than the 103. We bought a new laptop. I just saw the new MacBook for this much. Then we bought an office chair, Büromöbel, office chair for 100, office desk for 200, and a monitor also for 200. Got it. Tax consultancy costs, because we used Steuergo last year. We had 35 in costs. Bank account management, 16 bucks. Why not? If you want a free bank account, you can check the calculator on our website. And we don't have a separate room. We just have home office. Do you want to claim the home office allowance? Yes. How many days did I work in home office? It's 138, but 120 days is the max. So let's use 120. 600 euros. That's one of our 5 tax tricks if you're interested. Other income related expenses. Telephone. We have 240. Continue. And for some reason, my tax refund of 3,241 euros seems very high right now. Maybe it's showing that I've never done a tax declaration in my entire life. I always had a tax advisor doing this. I'm not sure if this is correct. Let's see what Steuergo tells me once we're through. Okay, now we're through, and here we're saying we have individual tax saving tips. Let's see what they have so I get even more money. Do not forget expenses for help and service in the household. I could get another refund of, okay. Benefit from tax advantages of tradesmen, donations, political parties, independent voter, job applications. I love my job though. Work-related insurances. Here we have our legal insurance. Finally! For the legal, I pay 340.28. Recalculate. And now I got tax savings of 104 instead of minus. Nice. Income related expenses. We already have everything and we didn't make any losses. Loss receipts. Let's continue. Your data has been successfully checked. There are currently 2 notes. Okay, let's see if there's like a sanity check or something like this. Because a tax refund of 3,241 euros seems very, very high. You have not edited 1 page. Check what it is. Telephone costs. Continue. All correct. What's the other one? The enter church tax on solidarity surcharge does not correspond to 5.5% of the capital gains tax. Okay. Here you can see that this is like a sort out case. But then it would be another €5.50, correct? Continue. Okay. Now the tax refund is a little lower. I still think not everything's correct probably. Let's continue though. Okay, let's see. Details. What do we have? Maybe one of you Hawkeyes can find the issue here. That seems to be the issue with Steuergo sometimes, that it seems to load quite long. Okay, here we go. Here's my calculation of my individual assessment. So here I'll show it to you and maybe one of you... I'm lucky this is not real, right? Then I have a tax advisor taking care of all that stuff. But maybe one of you Hawkeyes can find it. What the issue is and maybe why my tax refund is so incredibly high. But if it's true, lucky me. And maybe that's a reason for you to use Steuergo. After filing our taxes together, how do I find the user experience? Steuergo is certainly very detailed, so if you're an advanced person, you will probably like it. If you are not a tax expert yet, you still get all the nice tooltips on the right that I find very helpful. Taxfix is probably the easiest to use as they have this sort of interview structure that leads you through your tax filing in a logical way. Like Wundertax, they have the 10 bullet points always in the menu on the left, so you know exactly where you currently are. Who can use the respective tax software? For Steuergo, everyone that has a good knowledge or want to look into the details of tax declarations. Taxfix is for employees only. No self-employed people, no business owners, no income from real estate. Yet. We'll see if they upgrade over the next years. Wundertax can be used by literally anyone. They also have their own tailored domains for you expats, for student or self-employed to make filing your taxes as easy as possible. Pricing. You can see they're all very similar, and we reached out to all of them to secure a bonus for you guys that you will get by signing up with the links in the description. With Steuergo, we're currently discussing the discount as of shooting this video. Should be ready when the video is released. If you decide to go for Taxfix, please register with the link in the description or type in code PERFINEX. And Wundertax will automatically give you a €5 discount when registering with the link in the description. Filing our taxes together with Steuergo brought us an incredibly high tax return of potentially €3,247. If it's correct, I'm not sure. Maybe you tell me in the comments. If you would like to know the potential return of the other two tax softwares, Taxfix and Wundertax, check out the videos in the description. See you next week, guys.